Time for lunch.
All of us fatties going to get our feed.
Feel beautiful.
Your hair's looking sharp.
I'm sure. Okay, let's cut the sci-fi-ness now. When we booked our vacation at Ambre Resort, the excitement was next level. But shortly into our time there, we realized something surprising. Resort living might just not be for us. At the risk of sounding like a complete brat throughout this video, I want to show you how incredible and relaxing this resort is, while sharing why it's simply not our vibe. Do stick around until the end because I have a little top tip regarding dining out. For now, let's get into it. Ambre stood out because it was one of the more affordable options on our budget, as a massive treat for just 4 nights. The fact that it was adults only did make us pause for a second. Are we about to walk into a swingers retreat? But we were keen to give it a go as a quiet break in between living with my family and Matt's family on this full vacation in Mauritius. And honestly, I get the appeal. It was not swingers vibes at all. It was just really nice to be able to chill next to a swimming pool or by the beach without children screaming and having competitions as to who can make the biggest splashes. There's a time and place for everything, and this is adult time. All-inclusive food and drinks time, zero mental load time, it's get fat time. Ambre Resort is based on the east side of the island. What this means is that the sunrises are pretty much just around the corner if you're willing to wake up early enough, and the sunsets happen behind you. We hired a car in Mauritius, and so we landed up driving ourselves to the resort, and then we were basically helped with our bags. Matt went to go and drop the car off in a secure spot where it was kept for the duration of our stay. You enter this beautiful resort and you're greeted with the most refreshing little green drink. You're then shown to your room and the porters bring your bags to you shortly thereafter. Our room was really big, but it did feel a little bit dated. It has everything you need. I don't know what necessarily needs to classify a place as being 4-star, because this is 4-star, but I don't really think that this is 4-star. Just a basic toilet, and then this is like all the cupboard space that you get over here, and there is a little safe. One cool thing is that we were upgraded to having a sea view instead of a garden view, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's our posse. The furniture in this room is weird.
This is quite strange.
This couch looks a little manky. I guess it's so that you can sit here and look out at the sea views over there. Nah. No. This resort makes sure that you are well fed. Full meals are served 3 times a day, along with there being a little afternoon tea for you to practice your pinky raise. There are 3 restaurants to choose between. Indigo restaurant is the buffet style dining restaurant, and then there's another Italian spot called Dolce Vita. And the final restaurant is set up beautifully on the beach overlooking the sea, and that is called La Plage. Let's begin with Indigo. We wake up in the mornings and then we join the crawl through to the dining area, just like everyone else. All of us fatties going to get our food, our feed. It may sound snobby, but the style of dining is not for me. Are you a buffet lover or hater? I'm definitely going to set up a poll on my page, so please be sure to check that one out or let me know in the comments below. Need to get some pancakes. Fucking loving the pancakes here. Dining out to me is supposed to be an experience and a treat. Buffets like this tend to focus on quantity over quality, and while there are piles and piles of so much food, very little of it is actually amazing. Dolce Vita is one of the restaurants that has a la carte dining. Today we finally came to the one where for the evenings you need to make a reservation here, but for lunch it's like a first come first serve. The portion sizes, the way that the food is served here, it just feels way more normal than buffet. The starters were delicious.
And you order off a menu.
Yeah, you order a la carte, so you pick off a menu.
Shmoo, yours looks so pretty.
Yours is pancakes?
Yes, I'm having pancakes. So basically, when you dine at this restaurant for dinner, there is a credit system. You get given 900 Mauritian rupees to be able to spend on a meal there. The issue is that this 900 rupees barely covers anything that is on the menu there. Like, I think that it covered our pizzas. It didn't even cover a glass of wine for me. I paid around 13 euros for one glass of red wine because I was so sick to death of the shitty cuck wine available at this resort. Could just be the fact that we have been living through a home renovation, or it could be the fact that in the Netherlands people tend to take lighting over here quite seriously. Whenever you walk past people's homes, they always have a lot of up lighting versus down harsh lighting. It's very gezellig, very cozy, very warm. And Dolce Vita was just blue. Like blue light, my love. Blue.
I can't even see your face.
I wonder why.
Blue light.
Just put the flash on. I didn't say keep it on.
This is even worse.
Still, like, the colours are all wrong. Like, it's black.
Terrible.
It was blue to the point that you couldn't even see how low quality the meat was on the pizza that I had ordered. This is supposed to be chicken. It's like chicken bologna. Ambiance matters, people. We enjoyed a buffet lunch at La Plage, but it wasn't buffet in the same way as the Indigo restaurant because it was pretty much like roast chicken or fish and chips. It wasn't like this overwhelming choice. For our last night here, we have come to the Plage restaurant. How's this view? We're literally on the beach for dinner. Sorry for the low light. We are having fish vindaloo. It's apparently a typical Mauritian dish.
It looks really good.
It does look really good.
Got some naan bread, rice. Oh, and some papadom.
Yeah.
Papadom.
Amber is an expert at giving you a massive break from normal daily life. There are so many activities to entertain yourself with. There are plenty of things to do in and on the water. There are canoes, there's pedal boats, there's windsurfers, and of course you can always grab a pair of fins and a snorkel and a mask to go snorkeling. We decided to take the 2-man canoe out, which was a lot of fun.
You feel so baby.
What?
You have to wear your life jackets and you can't go outside the line.
My dad always thought exactly. Yeah.
The other water activity we did was the glass bottom boat. My word of advice for this experience is to not look down until the skipper slows the boat down.
Okay, so when you think of like a glass bottom boat, what do you think of? Eesh, my bones. This is making me feel really, really nauseous.
Do you want to experience what this is like firsthand? At least when he slows it down, it's more like this.
Check the trumpet fish.
I don't know how Matt is managing to look. Are you not feeling sick?
No, I've told my body it's fine.
You told your body it's fine.
How did you tell your body it's fine?
Or you just like grab me shut?
Yep.
Matt and I have woken up really early this morning. We want to head out for a little sunrise run. Hopefully we'll be able to catch it. So we're staying on the west coast of the island. We've got consecutive sunsets every single evening. The most beautiful sunsets you've ever seen. But on this side of the island, you don't get no sunsets. So we thought that's why we would try a little sunrise. Morning, Shmoo. Are you ready? You're already glowing.
We're on the corner. Yeah, the corner.
Yeah, maybe let's... Okay, we're gonna try go beyond that corner over there. Guess what? My watch has been so useless. In Amsterdam, I can walk outside and start getting my GPS, and like 5 minutes into the run, it will still not have GPS. Yeah, it gets it in 2 seconds. I think it's a sign. There's a bat. It's a sign, boo. I don't need a new watch. I just need 11 Mauritius. Okay, let's do this thing. Start activity. So pink. So cool how the sun uses the clouds to paint all of its pictures. There she is. Thought that running back would be nicer to have the wind on our back, but all it means is that my hair is just like flying forward into my face and into my lip cream, and girlies will know how infuriating that is. so sweaty. Oh. We finally made it to where all the cool kids hang out during the day, because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. We haven't really been able to get a spot here since arriving because people come and they like put their shit all over the chairs really early, and we've been sleeping in and just taking it slow in the mornings.
Booked a spa day a couple of days ago before we even actually arrived in the hotel.
So the last time that Matt and I got massages, it was like years ago, and we were both in separate rooms, so it's not like we were influenced by each other. But for some reason, when the lady asked us, what strength do you want for this massage, we were just like,
All of it. Give us all the strength.
give us all the strength, give us all the pain. And the next day we were literally like just sore, like as if we'd been working out for days. Lesson learned, we're not going to do that.
Part of the reason why I do not come to spas very frequently is because I start to feel a bit awkward. I never know like what to wear, what to do, where to put myself. This lady has been so thorough. Cool, you're going to use your bathing suit for going in the jacuzzi and stuff, and then when you come back to get changed for the massages, we've got a robe here and a pair of disposable undies. You like brief me through everything, which I seriously appreciate for my awkward self. Hey, I can't really imagine getting into bath water when it's so bloody hot already. Oh, it's not that hot, it just feels like outside. There's a couple of games to also entertain yourself with on the beach. There's a hacky sack game set up.
The man wants to play a game.
Challenge.
Are you ready to lose?
What?
And then there's also table tennis, and then there's also beach tennis.
Boom, you lost. There you go.
And then a couple of things that we saw but didn't necessarily partake in is that there are a couple of tennis courts, and it looked like there's horse riding. And then if you're extra bougie and extra rich, there is actually a seaplane that is taking off all the time in the area. So I assume that you could potentially just go to one of the resorts nearby to ask if you could go and participate in that. If chilling is what you need, then this resort literally has everything for you. Just like that, it is time for us to move on to the third point of the island.
Ready?
We are just finishing packing up. Ooh, Jesus! As promised, my little dining top tip. So when it comes to La Plage and Dolce Vita, you need to scan a QR code in order to actually place your bookings, and these places tend to book up really quickly. So pretty much as soon as you get there, get hold of those QR codes, book your dinners. Remember, as I said, Dolce Vita is the credit system, so for dinner I definitely recommend checking out La Plage, and then I highly recommend heading through to Dolce Vita for lunch. I do find it a little bit funny how, looking at this video, it looks like we managed to pack so much into the 4 days that we were there, but I actually started to get a little bit bored. There is so much to explore in Mauritius, and I love hiking and things like that. Because you're spending so much money to be at this resort, you really just want to stay there and soak it all up. And while we had a beautiful time at Ambre, I just don't think that I'll be doing any resort kind of vacation anytime soon. Maybe when I get older. If you found this video helpful, then please be sure to give me a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. And I shall see you in the last Mauritius video. I think it's going to be the last one, where I discuss everything about what it was like in the north of the island, up by Granby, Perry Bear, and those kinds of places. Cool. Cheers.